What's up, everybody? Arty 84 here, Wicked Explorers. This is part 2 of our adventure from Charlestown to Fenway. We're actually going to go into Fenway Park today. If you have watched it this far, please subscribe, leave a comment below, like the video, and we present to you Wicked Explorers, Fenway Park. So yeah, walking up the main drag here. We're right there. That used to be a pizzeria. We used to go with my grandfather all the time before we used to go to games. Yo, walking up Brookline Avenue. That's play. And over there. Here we are. Lansdowne Street. Let's go find a place to have a beer and wait for Dr. Eric Powers to join us tonight. Well, it certainly looks like things are back to normal here on Lansdowne Street. Thousands of people here, so that's a good sign. It's gonna be a full house tonight here. Alright, so this is GoPro right there. They're actually building a music pavilion right back there behind everything. That was like a parking garage where the brick is, and like just regular parking for the players and stuff. So there's actually going to be a nice, cool music pavilion, which is going to be nice. I'm going to go try the bleaching, but I'm going to try to get in there real quick. See how, make sure the wait's not long. Just grab it. Alright, so this is GoPro right there. They're actually building a music pavilion right back there behind everything. That was like a parking garage where the brick is, and like just regular parking for the players and stuff. So there's actually going to be a nice, cool music pavilion, which is going to be nice. I'm going to go try the bleaching, but I'm going to try to get in there real quick. See how, make sure the wait's not long. Just grab it there. We are in the men's room.
Before we got kicked out of here, the whole place is, remember where it?
Yankees suck! Yankees suck! You think it hurts their feelings? You know it's a suck Yankee game when you see BPD lining up. Someone's getting booted tonight. There's the Green Monster. That's where the ball was hit, and it was only a single. What's the deal with the Green Monster? You hit the ball off, but it's only a single. Yankees, you stink. Footlong. Who's got the footlongs? No. Don't you want to sing? I really hate this song. Don't you want to sing? I really hate this song.
Appreciate this. The one thing I really mad about it is off to left here too. It just every time. Everybody's like.
Red Sox won against the Yankees as we leave Fenway Park.
Should we use the facilities before we leave because of our old ladders, or are we gonna risk it to the next place we go?
All right, everybody. It's 12 o'clock at night. Sox game's over. Red Sox won 6-1. Great game. I'm walking back to my car right now. We're in Government Center right now. This is usually the time where this area is pretty lively. Everyone's in the nightclubs and the bars and stuff, especially after a game's over. And it's Friday night too, so it's always busy. It looks pretty busy. I will have to say, I did experience something tonight I've never experienced in the city in my entire life. And I've been coming into the city by myself since I was 14 years old. So I was walking on Tremont Street, kind of the Emerson College and all that stuff over there, Suffolk University. And first of all, there's a lot of homeless people that have been living on that street now, which never were there before. And I had a few people jump out at me. One guy, he didn't have anything in his hand, but he made it off like he had a knife in his hand. Kind of freaked me out a little bit. Luckily, my head was on a swivel, like it is now. I was just got weirded out. A couple people yelling stuff at me. I feel like there's something mentally, like some mentally ill people out in the street that need help. And for some reason, they're not getting help. And it's alarming because typically that stretch of street was pretty busy most of the time, you know? There was bars and stuff there, and no one's there. It's like a ghost town. I felt, for the first time ever walking through this town, a little on edge. And it didn't feel good. So, just keep that in mind. If you're walking through the city, keep your head on a swivel. Because you just really don't know what the hell's going on. Especially these days and age. So, I do have to say, from what I see in the news and stuff, Boston hasn't really got the really bad situations like a lot of the other cities have. We've maintained it. If walking down Tremont Street, that few blocks, is the worst I have to encounter in this town and an area that usually is a good, and then I'll take that and I'll just avoid that section. But I mean, I'm 37 years old. I have street smarts. I don't know. These people have to really, tourists and young girls and stuff like that, really gotta be careful. This shit gets scarier, you know? It's not like it used to be, like when there was a bunch of people out and about all night, and you would have, you know, large groups of people hanging out. No one's gonna bother a large group, but by yourself or a couple people, you're gonna have some problems. I mean, I don't know if that guy had anything in his hand. He swung at me like he had something in his hand. I don't know. I mean, that really fazed me. I just was shaken up for a second, but you know, I've seen crazier stuff go on. You just gotta be careful. That's more my word of advice. Just be careful. You don't know what you're encountering. So everything's 100%. Right now, we're probably at, I don't know, 70% maybe. But we'll get there. And when we do everything, we'll be back. So another topic I wanted to bring out was I was with Eric tonight. Obviously, we were talking about, we were walking on Boylston Street, and there's a lot of bars we used to go to that are closed. And I felt like that portion of the city hit the hardest with restaurant closures during the pandemic. I tried to explain to him that a lot of them were probably closed because they wanted to be closed and they just need an excuse to be closed. Because it's an interesting area of time when you don't have a lot of people coming after work and the college is on its session, you're not getting a flow there. And there were a lot of bars in that neighborhood that were very similar. So you can either go to A, B, or C, or they're all going to be the same. And a lot of them are owned by the same person, too. There were like two groups that own all the bars down there. So that going along with economics, someone probably could have said, we're not making any money. We have too many bars of the same style. So if that's said, we look at it as an opportunity to perhaps do what we were planning on doing years ago, starting our own bar up. And we have the knowledge, we have the bar skills, and we have the kitchen staff people that we know we need. something to think of. Well, I'm about 10 minutes from my car right now. And I'm crossing over the bridge that I was filming a lot in the last episode. I showed the Charlestown Bridge. And I've documented a few times over the course of the page. Also, the Freedom Trail, walking back over. This is the actual route we're taking right now, is what they wanted us to take when we were detoured going to the game prior to the episode beforehand. Charlestown, when I was a kid, had a reputation of being a rough part of town. Not that the people were bad there, but there were some bad people there. And it kind of had a flavor of, I mean, they made a movie, The Town, after it. And The Town's basically stating that Charlestown had more bank robbers per capita than anywhere in the country. So, I mean, whether that was true or not, it had like a bad rap, you know what I mean? So I remember being a kid and being like, you don't want to go to Charlestown. As I grew older, I knew people from Charlestown, and I worked there and stuff. We realized maybe it's not as bad as they say it is. With that said, maybe it was done that on purpose and people would stay out, you know what I mean? I don't know. But as I crossed the bridge going into that section of town, honest to God, I feel the safest that I felt all night walking through the city, to be honest with you. Because a little crazy tonight, I'm not gonna lie. A little crazy. And look how high the water is tonight. Oh my gosh. So the water is super, super high. You see a boat in the lock over there. And he's obviously facing the Charles River, which I can't imagine being this high. So they're gonna be lowering the water a bit, probably like 3 feet or so, to let that guy through. But it's amazing how high the water gets, and it's really, really high right now. It's amazing how they know how high the water does get. I understand there's like charts and stuff, but like, how do they know it's not gonna get higher than what they build? I mean, they could easily, I mean, look at it, it's 3 feet, it could go over. How do you know this? I'm just like over there, like with the, you can kind of see it with like the cars are parked, like over there, it's 3 feet. I know Suzi J will be very upset with me for walking, but I mean, I didn't walk. I guess we walked the whole way. We walked from Fenway to a bar halfway to where I am now. So if you look at the thing, it says I've walked, a mile and a half. So I walked about 2 miles so far. So, overall, I put my steps in today. But I could use it. I drank a lot of beer tonight. I need to sober up. I got a 40-minute drive home. I'm not intoxicated by any stretch of the imagination, but I'd feel more comfortable if I, worked some of the alcohol out of my system. I only had beer tonight, so I wasn't stretched over 6-7 hours, you know what I mean? So I'm feeling good. I'm just more concerned about being tired. And I tried, that's another unfortunate part too, I tried 2 store 24s on the route on Boylston Street and Tremont Street, and they were closed. Now, I understand they're closed because they're not getting the volume like they used to. That's fine. If you own a business and you're not getting the people in there, you're not keeping it open. I get that. But, like, Friday, Saturday night, it's closed. Could use a Red Bull or something like that getting going. So, cross my fingers that store 24 in Charlestown is still open. We'll see. So, I'll be walking by that in about 5 minutes. And I will assess the situation. So, I'm in the Navy yard where I was earlier today. And I don't think I've ever been here at night before. This late at least. So 12 o'clock, 12:30 at night. It's very peaceful. Very quiet. We were here earlier. There was so many people, tourists were up and about. Bikes are driving by. I feel a little extra secure in this area of Charlestown, especially because it's run by the Parks Department, which is, a federal agency. The 9 most scariest words you could ever hear is, I'm from the government, I'm here to help you. But I feel like there's not many reasons for people to be around here. These are obviously townhomes, which doesn't appear anyone lives in them. They're all dark, unless everyone goes to bed very early. But, I do feel relatively at ease here, which is good. And like I said, don't get me wrong, Boston, by all means, is a relatively safe city. It does have its bad parts, what I experienced tonight is a rarity, and it only will occur when there's not a lot of people around. So once more people start coming into the town, or if you're walking in groups of people, you're not going to really probably see it, because the police will be more off to making sure that doesn't happen. There's no one there. I mean, Friday night, no one was on that street. There's usually a lot of people on that street, which is very odd to me. So, no, just don't know. All right, well, the 7-Eleven was closed in that area too, so nothing I can do. Shit out of luck, I guess. I'll be all right though. But thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed this 2-part series of Charlestown to Fenway, and then the Fenway experience. Please subscribe, leave your comments, likes below, and share your stories with us as well. I mean, check out our Facebook, Instagram, Twitter as well. And we'll see you guys later. Have a good one. Toodaloo. All right, hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please subscribe and click the alarm so whenever you get notification, we get new ones. See you later. Bye.